Hello, welcome to the Reflective Collective. I am going to reflect on myself today, and I'm doing a video because I want to be consistent, stay consistent, and I was not feelings are not facts, the greatest. I started to get into my mind um, a lot. And when that happens, it's never a good thing. Even though I meditated, I did breath work, sometimes it works for me, and other times my mind just takes over. So I wanted to talk about people pleasing today because it's coming up strongly with me in the sense of really bringing it to the light so I can let it go. And once I see it, always, I want to shift it always. But you have to bring it to that awareness. You have to recognize when you're people pleasing. And when I say you, I'm generalizing in just like a you, not you specifically. Me specifically, I could say I need to. I do, definitely. And I think, I'm not too sure. It's just a default. It is a default. Definitely. I mean, my stepmother, she is, gosh, she's so manipulative and such a people pleaser. And I don't even know if she knows, but she is. And it's very icky sometimes. And I don't want to be icky. I don't want to be leaky. I don't want to be icky. None of the keys. The only keys are the keys in Florida. All right. So I wanted to incorporate 7-second rule into figuring out when you are people pleasing. It's pretty easy. It's like anything else in the sense of your body knows. And I'm going to be reading, but I'm also going to be the difference between authentic and people pleasing. Your mind may not. The two sometimes talk together and sometimes they don't. It really is one in my reality, but I do recognize the cause is in here and the effect is in the body. So if you're not recognizing the cause and bringing that cause to awareness, you're going to be used to default. You're feeling contracted and maybe not like it, but because you are so used to doing it, you just will consistently do that. Now, the awareness is, what is this feeling? Then there's the 7 seconds. Then there's the pause. Then there's the shift and shifting in the choice. Changing that choice and saying, I don't want to feel this way. You choose differently in that moment and go, you know what? No. Then those two will come hand in hand. And then the cause, you will notice and you will shift that cause, if that makes sense, to a different cause. The cause will just be it sounds funny, but it'll just be a thought. It won't be a thing. It won't be a situation. It won't be anything, because then your default will be feeling expansive and spacious and yes, all the time. So here's the test. After about 7 seconds, right, any emotion or reaction becomes a choice to stay there. Like I said, after those 7 seconds, you're then choosing to do whatever you want to do, regardless of what that is, and that will be your default. That will be your default. What do you want? Choose it. Recognize, get to know your fucking self. And yeah, I'm going to be doing that because Basically, every video out there is you speaking to you. Whatever message it is, you need to hear it. If this landed for you, you need to hear it. Just like I need to hear it. Everyone is just a reflection or a mirror, but sometimes they're not mirrors. And once you shift yourself, you will recognize that is not a mirror, and it will shift away. Think about it. When you look in the mirror and you put makeup on, you look different, correct? Correct. Is that the same person looking back at you? No. When you shift your reality, are you the same person? No. Not the same person is looking back at you. That person that is people pleasing, that person that is not feeling good, that person that is sad, that person that is feeling stagnant, which I was today, that person that I look into the mirror, once that shifts, will not be the same person. I will not see those things anymore. It's the same thing on your external world. Think about it. Thoughts. And it's already 6 minutes. If I rambled, I apologize, but maybe there was a little nugget in there that someone was like, yeah. When you choose the authentic self, feels relaxed, your responses come from your center, and the truth feels clean. It's just this clear, precise yes. When you're people pleasing, it's like, fucking just say no. If you're doing that, it's a no. Because when you like something, when you want to do something, when you want to say yes, it's a yes. Yes, I want that. Do you know what I mean? There's no fucking thinking about it. When you're people pleasing, you override the initial feeling. You override that initial, like, I don't want to. You then say yes. That's why that pause is so important. If you pause and recognize, I do not feel good, I do not actually want to say yes, choose the no. Choose yourself. Real feminine energy does not perform. It does not convince. It does not manipulate. It feels the feeling and chooses from wisdom. The wisdom is from knowing yourself. When a true feminine is not acting out of her wound, she knows who she is, and she is very strong in that knowing, because she does not allow her emotions to run her life. She chooses and manages those emotions and lives through her own authentic spirit, herself, her intuition. So, after those 7 seconds, what is your body telling you? Is it true? Trust it. And that's where your authentic feminine lives, is that truth. It's ran a little bit long because I rambled. And I would love to hear back from anybody. This was a video on the feminine because I'm still working through stuff. We all are. It's just there are a lot more other people out there that have brought so much more into the light and let them go. And it's not that I haven't brought things to the light. It's just my life is the way it is. Well, my life is the way it is because I've chosen it to be that. But I have to admit, I didn't always know that. And now that that is coming to light, I want to choose differently. That's it. I really want to choose differently. There's so many people out there that I haven't met yet that I know that are out there, that I know I have a connection with, that I know are going to have a connection with me. And that's the knowing. Something else is, a lot of times when you're a people pleaser, you don't focus on what you want. So another thing to do is to start writing down what you want. Start writing down the things that you like. Start writing down the things that you have done, and stop focusing on what you don't want, what hasn't happened, and how you aren't. And what I mean by that is, say, I want to be expansive. I feel myself, I know I'm going to become. What does this look like? How can be curious? And you'll find that shift. Thank you for being here. I would love to hear back from anybody, and I know it went a little bit longer than expected, but I hope you found some value into this. Thank you.